Alright guys, this is MarkBoy316 with another video, and today's going to be my Legends of Wrestling DVD collection. And here we go. First ones here are in the box set. I got them like this, and it's pretty cool. So here they are. Here's the box. Legends of Wrestling Collection 3 disc set. Includes Jerry the King Lawler, Junkyard Dog, Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, and Heat Seekers. There's the spine. There's the back. I do believe this has a 9-hour runtime, 3 hours each, and it came out in 2010. Oh, 2008. Oh wow, 2008. But yeah, you get these out of the box. As you see, this is just a box. It's seen better days, but it's still in pretty good shape, I guess. And here they are. There are 6 of these. Here are the 3 that were in the box set. Ric Flair versus Sergeant Slaughter. And this one's got Slaughter versus Mike Rotundo, who's IRS, from Mid-Atlantic, May 12, 1982. The death match for the WWE title, Sergeant Slaughter and Bob Backlund from 1983. Very brutal, bloody match right there. Sergeant Slaughter versus the Iron Sheik from 84, which was another great match. Boot camp match, Slaughter and Colonel the Beers from AWA Super Clash 3. Ric Flair versus Luger from Starrcade 88. And Thunderdome match, Sting and Flair versus Terry Funk and Great Muta. I think Bruno Sammartino was a special referee in this match, I do believe. And there's a tag team steel cage match at the end by submission. Great Halloween Havoc 89, great match there. And then Ric Flair versus Kurt Hennig from Nitro from 99. So that's pretty cool there. And all these have a roundtable discussion, and it's pretty cool. Michael Hayes, Pat Patterson, JR, Dusty Rhodes, and Mike Graham. So very good. I like these Legends of Wrestling. This is one of my favorite collections I have. Next one here, you got Junkyard Dog and Jerry the King Lawler. And on this one, you've got Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Valiant versus Gary Von Erich and Michael Hayes from AWA. You got Owen Hart versus Jerry Lawler from Wrestling Challenge. You got Piper versus Lawler from King of the Ring 94. Brett versus Lawler from In Your House 95, the first In Your House. You got the Kiss My Foot match from 95 King of the Ring with Brett and Lawler. You got Lawler versus Marty Garner from June of 96. Junkyard Dog and Sergeant Slaughter versus Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. Great match there. That was from 84. WWF Intercontinental Championship match, Greg Valentine versus Junkyard Dog, WrestleMania. The first WrestleMania. Junkyard Dog versus Macho Man Randy Savage from 85. The tournament final. Tournament classic, I should say. Where Junkyard Dog beat Savage by countout to win the tournament. You got JYD versus Adrian Adonis from Saturday Night Main Event from 86. You got Junkyard Dog and Harley Race from Saturday Night Main Event in 87. And then they got Loser Must Bow match. Junkyard Dog versus the King Harley Race from WrestleMania 3 from 87. So, cool stuff. Next one here is called Heat Seekers. And again, all these have the round table. Like, this one's got Foley, Bischoff, Lawler, Michael Hayes, and Jim Ross. This one had all the same guys from the last one. And this one's got the Freebirds versus Ron Shaw, Rene Goulet, and Charlie Fulton in a 6-man tag for Freebirds in WWE. That's pretty cool. Luger and Wyndham versus Blanchard and Arn from Clash of the Champions 1 for the tag team titles. Loser leaves NWA, Midnight Express, Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton with Jim Cornette versus the original Midnight Express, Jack Victory and Randy Rose with Paulie Dangerously, Chi-Town Rumble 89. Luger versus Michael Hayes from Wrestle War 89 for the U.S. title. Goldberg versus Scott Hall from Nitro for the U.S. title. Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash from Halloween Havoc 98. Steel cage match for the WCW title. Look at that. Vince Russo versus Booker T for September 2000. Wow, Nitro was down the shitter at that time. Then you had a boxing match. Roddy Piper and Buff Bagwell from Bash at the Beach 99. And I think Mills Lane was the referee. But yeah. And the ones that didn't come in the box set, Hogan and Backlund. This one had Hogan and Greg Gagne and Jim Brunzell, who were the High Flyers, versus Bobby Heenan, Jesse Ventura, and Ken Patera from 81 AWA. Hogan and Andre versus Bobby Heenan, Bobby Duncan, Nick Buckley, and Ken Patera. 2-on-4 handicap match from 82. Hogan versus King Harley Race from Saturday Night Main Event. Bob Backlund versus Spyro Arion from 78. Steel Cage Backlund versus Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Awesome match right there from June of 82. And then Bob Backlund and Playboy Buddy Rose from 82. So that's pretty cool. And this round table had the same guys from the other one. Then you got Andre the Giant and the Iron Sheik. Same guys, yeah. Alright. And over here, you got Sheik versus Tito Santana for the WWF title in 84. You got the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund from March 31st, 1984. Got the US Express, which was Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham versus Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov from WrestleMania 1 for the tag titles. Got Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov again versus Rotundo and Windham, this time from a house show in August of 86. Got Andre versus Hogan from September 30th, 1980. That was before WrestleMania 3 Clash, so that's pretty cool. Andre and Rocky Johnson versus Magnificent Morocco and Big John Studd. Andre versus Bundy from 85. And the WWE Championship match, Andre versus Randy Savage from September 88. So some classic stuff on this one. Wow. Andre and the Sheik. And last one is Roddy Piper and Terry Funk. This one's got Roddy Piper interviews himself. Only Piper can pull that off. Amateur Wrestling Exhibition, Piper and Flair from Mid-Atlantic. Piper versus Orndorff from, I think it was their Saturday Night Main Event match. Piper versus Cowboy Bob Orton from Saturday Night Main Event in 86. Hair versus Hair, Piper versus Adults from WrestleMania 3 Classic match. Piper versus Haku, Saturday Night Main Event. Steel Cage, Piper versus Ravishing Rick Rude, great match there, from a house show in 89. Intercontinental Champion Mr. Perfect defends against Roddy Piper from December of 1990. I think it was Madison Square Garden. Terry Funk versus Junkyard Dog, Saturday Night Main Event from 85. Ric Flair and Terry Funk interview, Clash of the Champions, November 15th. The infamous I Quit match, Terry Funk and Ric Flair from Clash of the Champions of 89. Terry Funk and Steamboat from Clash of the Champions 89, June 14th. And Tully Blanchard versus Terry Funk from Slamboree 94. So some great classic stuff. And here are all 6 sets. Look at this. And put this right here. So look at that. There's the box set for the first 3. And look at that. Legends of Wrestling. Great set. Fantastic DVDs. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I enjoyed this collection very much. It's one of my favorite collections I have. Some rare matches on here and some great stuff. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.